Hello, ladies. Jeremy Mitchell. If you don't know who I am, I think you do because you responded to my Facebook post asking for information, possibly. And for the people that were like, I'm all in, like, you're my people. For the people that were like, oh, send me some more information, this is for you. All right. Bottom line is this. I'm going to do a little screen share. All right. So, to give you a little bit of background, I've been a platinum partner with Tony Robbins. I've attended a bunch of his events. I'm very passionate about helping people, and I've always wanted to be a coach. So this year I started a sales coaching program, and my clients pay me anywhere from 1,500 a month. That started a couple months ago, to $2,500 a month is what my current clients are paying. I do one-on-one coaching, and I'm looking at doing group coaching, but I'm not charging anything for this service. So just to give you some perspective, like of the time that is I'm putting into this for you to try out. I'll tell you what my ulterior motive is here in a little bit, but I just wanted to give you some background. So this is Robbins Madonna's training. If you watched the "I'm Not Your Guru" documentary on Netflix, you may have remembered the blonde from Brazil. Her name was Dawn or Soul. Her name means sun. She was raised in a child sex um, trafficking or sex cult, basically. It was like a cult. Children of God is what it was called. And ultimately, Tony ended up giving her a scholarship to this to be able to attend the Core 100 training and go on to become a successful life coach. The Core 100 is that it's 100 hours. Working with women is a shorter course. Instead of 100 hours, it's 25 hours. So this is what I'm a consultant for Robbins Madonna's training, and they wanted me to get certified in something so that I could basically be listed on their website as a consultant, that I've been a graduate of Robbins Madonna's, one of their programs, and this is like their quickest, shortest program. But as I got into it, I realized that, there is, I work with a lot of men. I don't work with women. And I have a very high masculine energy, and that sometimes can work with men, but sometimes maybe not so much with women. Sometimes I'm too much of a hard ass. So this program is all about basically learning how to connect and help women. All right. Uh, so basically, we're learning so much about relationships, extraordinary coaches, blah blah blah. Okay. So here's what's included. Basically, there's 10 basically hour long videos with Tony Robbins doing interventions at like Date with Destiny and stuff with women specifically. And they cover a lot of his strategic intervention methods. All right. So basically, we're going to do those type of exercises together. All right. Think of me as like a miniature Tony Robbins. We're going to do interventions and stuff. Probably going to do a private Facebook group. I'll talk to you about the vision for that. Then, basically I get certified by completing the 25-hour training versus the 100-hour training. So that way I can be listed as a certified coach or whatever. And then basically it brings a whole area of expertise, of relationship expertise to my practice. Chloe Madonis is a family therapist. So that's her background. And then she works with Tony Robbins with his strategic intervention approach, and they paired up this program. So our coaches refer to this as their secret weapon, as many coaches have no idea how important working with women is to them until they get coaching. And when they do get it, it transforms their practice. So when you finish working with women training, you'll receive an official Robbins Madonna's Working with Women coach certification. So that's basically what inspired me. I was like, you know what? I'm probably just like the Core 100 program. You have to do some certification homework. And basically, how am I going to do that? All my clients are men right now. So, like, I'm going to attract women to do this for free, right? Now, here's the films: Finding Your Sparkle, The Art of Making Yourself Miserable, Conscious Blaming, Divorce Prevention by Working with the Wife, The Mother with the Dragon Tattoo, Freedom and Love, Compassion, Embracing Hope and Joy, The Abandoned Mother, and From Prison to Freedom. So as you go through these videos, these are kind of like the notes of the highlights. You're probably familiar with the 6 basic human needs, and you're probably familiar when Tony asks questions like, whose love did you crave the most? She said her mother. What did you have to be for your mother? And she goes on, to talk about everything, right? So these are like the steps that Tony went through in this video. And then the questions to ask yourself or reflect on yourself. Was your primary self programmed by someone else, or did you intentionally program yourself? Which of yourselves has been repressed? How will you free them? How will your life improve when all of yourselves have an outlet and collaborate together as a team? He talks about the whole like the magician and all that stuff that you go through, the sovereign, the warrior, all that stuff. So I've started this video on my phone. Here's another one, right? Here's the steps. Here's exercises, right? Write down someone who's been pissing you off, someone you're judging, 3 or 5 statements about them, blah, blah, blah. So, all of this stuff, like you can see, all these videos basically have the stuff lined out, the steps lined out, exercises, how to blame effectively, right? Figuring out your old story, changing your story, change your life, your new story, scribble pattern, right? All this stuff. So this is the stuff that we're going to be doing here. I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share. So this is what you'll get. Basically, Wednesday, I'm going to have a group coaching call because at this point, in less than 24 hours, 15 women have already said, I'm in. Or, there's 2 that said, send me some information. So that's what this is for. But I'm going to send this to everybody. The people that were like, I'm all in, they probably know the value that I bring, and that's why they're all in. The people that were like, oh, send me some information, it's my hallucination that you were probably like skeptical or like wondering, like, what's the motive? The motive is I need to get certified. The motive is I need to like practice, right? So I'm just going to charge you nothing to practice on you. And, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. After we get done with the certification process, then from there, if you enjoy the coaching and you want to continue with it, then, maybe we can talk about group coaching. Right now, I'm charging, my lowest paying clients have been with me, grandfathered in for a while. They're paying me $1,500 a month and they get a 1 hour coaching call per week. My other clients that are with me are like 2,500 a month that started recently. So my time is very valuable. People, this month I've collected over $20,000 in coaching client fees. So I'm not doing this for the money. I'm also realizing that my time is starting to become more and more scarce. I have to manage that. So hence the group coaching, because I don't have time to coach 27 different women one-on-one, 1 hour a week. I just don't have time. So we're going to do a group coaching. And I was going to do group coaching for my sales coaching clients instead of charging them, $1,500 or $2,500 a month for one call a week. I was going to do one call a week for $500 a month for the lower end sales coaching guys. All right. Now I'm not saying that I want to charge women $500 a month. I don't think that's in alignment with what I want to do. What I'm thinking long term is if I enjoy this and it's fulfilling and rewarding, and I want to continue doing this, and there's a large enough demand for me to want to take up a calendar day that I could be charging somebody else 1,500, 2,500 a month for, there's got to be some, like maybe $99, let's just say $99 a month, and let's say there's 25 people in the group or 100 people in the group, whatever. Like that would pay me $2,500 a month for that 1 day slot. That's in alignment with what my current coaching offers are. That would be worth my time to do something like that. And for $99 a month to be able to get coaching from somebody that normally charges way more than that, maybe it's a win-win for everybody. Maybe there's no value at all. We'll just have to try it. That's why I'm not charging anything at this point. So I hope you got some value out of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to respond back to me. I'm going to upload this up on YouTube and then send this to you. Respond back to the message, maybe on Facebook or whatever. And here's another thing. If you know of other women that might be interested in this, maybe send them an invite as well, and we can talk about that. All right. Let me know what questions you have, and thank you. Appreciate you.